welcome to the Enrichment Center. Hello, and welcome to the Enrichment Center. Hello, your specimen has been processed. Hello, your specimen has been processed. Hello, your specimen has been processed. Hello, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. The device has been modified. The device has been modified. The device has been Was it worth it? The only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. This isn't grief, it's murder. What did I ever do to you? You don't even care, do you? Please proceed into Android hell. Weighted storage cube destroyed. Weighted storage cube destroyed. Weighted storage cube destroyed. Device has been modified. Device has been modified. Device has been modified. You euthanized your faithful companion cube. Well done.
Congratulations, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Aldebaran Robotics. They're going to be at the exhibition floor, so if you want to talk to these guys, they really are searching for more developers actually to program these robotics. And they must be teenagers, right? Because they're really not listening. So they were two really, very stubborn. So, but anyway, welcome to Devoxx 2012. Yes! Oh man, I'm so happy. Whew, bit of stress, as always, right? It's good for the line. But welcome, it's going to be fun. I've got quite a few things as announcements. I've got, this is a cinema complex, right? This is the second biggest cinema complex in Europe. So we're going to show quite a bit of videos during this announcement. So it's going to be a bit different than I've been doing it in the past. So bear with me, because they all have a message. Before we start, a bit of information about Devoxx. You've all seen the tweets. Devoxx was sold out in 6 weeks' time. We published all the talks around end of August, beginning of September, and during Java 1, the 4th of October, it was all sold out. So my biggest message to you is that if we open registrations next year, register as soon as possible, because you can't be all of my friends. I mean, seriously, I didn't know I had so many friends. Every year I get 200 more friends. We had 200 people more on the waiting list. So we could have gone a lot higher than 3,400. But we have 3,400 Devoxians this week from 40 different countries. Behave you there. Okay. So from 40 different countries, so it's quite a turnout. We have about 200 sessions, so that's good. And we have about 195 speakers, which was crazy because I looked at Devoxx France and they actually have almost the same number of speakers. So they're already catching up on that level. So that's great. That's good to see. But more on that later on. what is for me very important, because I'm actually excited, or I'm glad there's a strike with the trains. Because that means hopefully, we'll have less people coming to Devoxx today, because we will have a crowd issue for sure. So what I would like to just tell you is that please be gentle with the venue, right? Make sure that you don't put your litter on the chairs, put it in even if it's overflowing, we will make sure the bins are getting cleared and so on. But more importantly, if a room is full, just walk away. Seriously. You can sit on the stairs, on the stairs, that's no problem. But just walk away, because everything is recorded, right? So just remember, oh damn, the room is full, that's going to be a good one. Just note it down, and you'll be able to see it on Parleys afterwards, right? So don't worry about that. But yeah, we don't want to pre-register you for talks. I think that's a bit old school. So we're all grown-ups. Just be adults about that, and take your time. Parleys.com will be your friend, right? The team. I need to really thank, because this is, again, like I said, I'm the guy standing here, but this is we have a really big team behind this, lots of volunteers helping. All the guys and girls with the blue sweaters, you should actually stand up quickly, and you should give these people a really big applause. Stand up, stand up. Roy as well. And there's still quite a few people still at the registration desk. So thank you for your support. I mean, we have about 30 people helping us, and make sure you thank them during the week, because without them, this would not be possible. We also have the digital signage guys. We even have Sharon, which have never been to Devoxx, helping me out with the conference theme as well. So thank you. We have the team. We have our partners. Our partners, again, Oracle and Google. I think this is one of the only Java conferences where you have those two companies next to each other, which is really great. You have lots of great engineers from Oracle and from Google doing really cool presentations. Again, thank you very, very much. I mean, without you, this would not be possible, for sure. Or we would have to pump up the entrance fee to 2,000 euros, and I don't want to do that at all, right? So thank you very much for your support, all the sponsors involved. Quite a few new ones as well, so thanks again. Again, this is really, really important to make this happen. All right, a few practical things. Everybody's using Facebook, so we've done, every year we try to do a few new things. So everybody received this rock and roll wristband, right? So it's a bit nicer. We still can improve the sealing mechanism. We've learned that the hard way, so we're going to improve that next year. We'll just have a slider which will work a lot faster, so the queue will not be that long like this morning. But what is more important is that we have an NFC chip here, near field communication. And so we were thinking about possibilities of how can we use this in intelligent ways. And so one way is that actually at the exits of every room, you will see this thumb up, this glass cut device. It actually runs, it has an NFC shield on there. It's running Arduino. And you need to put your NFC chip onto where it says NFC. Don't put it where the LEDs are. Don't put it where the head is. Put it where the NFC is, right? In the middle. Yeah, you're laughing, but we've seen all sorts of people look at, what the hell is this, right? And we've even changed, we did experience a few things, because on Monday, the LEDs for the thumb up, the LEDs went down. And so when it's dark, the LED went down, so people were voting negatively, disliking, but it was a thumbs up. So we changed the program, so the LEDs are going up. So if you can't see it well, the LED's going up, that's your thumbs up. And the idea behind it is that when you see a talk, and you go out and you liked it, you vote for that talk, right? And if there's too many people, don't vote, or you can come back in 10 minutes later. But it's like just to get a very rapid response of like, did you like it or didn't you like it? What we're going to do is then, actually, this is crazy. This is doing an HTTP post to a Node.js server, and the Node.js server is saving all of that data in a MongoDB, right? And then we're showing it on the tweet wall, the most voted, most liked, because we will not do the dislikes, right? That's for internal usage. We will not share that with you, right? But that speaker will not come next year, unfortunately. But Microsoft's not here, so we're fine, we're clear. Oh, I couldn't help it, sorry. But you know what? This is really crazy. So it does an HTTP post to Node.js on Mongo, and the Node.js and the Mongo are running on a Raspberry Pi as a server. right? And this is just hanging at the reception on a cable, and it's like this 35 € device was being used as our server for all the votings. Isn't that crazy? And it was only at 30% CPU usage. So somebody said to me yesterday, said, oh, we should do a load balancing and have a failover with 2 Raspberry Pis. I said, yeah, but what will that cost me? 70 euros. Cool, let's do it. Right. Another thing we got to do, well, first of all, this evening, if you want to know more about this, we have a 90-minute session this evening about all the people involved in room 4 at 1750. So if you want to know all the details and so on, make sure you go to that room, because these guys, there's some PhD people involved and smart people, but you don't have to be PhD to do this, but it helps. But there's some really cool things they're doing there, so make sure you check that out. Another thing that somebody came yesterday and said, oh, okay, Stephan, that's really cool, I like that, and you're innovating and things. What about if we add another NFC shield next year with a star? Just a starlet. Yeah? And so if you go into the room, you say, oh, it's full, but I like it, so it means, yeah, people like it. You just go with your chip, I star it. So you will then get a notification when it's on Parleys that you start that talk. So you will see all your star talks on Parleys when you start it. Nice. Oh, yes. Woo! Yeah? So if you have more ideas how we can leverage this, we will make this happen and have fun. And you can get involved if you want to do that. But this is just the start for sure. All right. Another practical thing. Thursday evening. We have tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock the James Bond movie, Skyfall. They didn't tell me that it takes, it's actually a duration of 2 hours and 45 minutes. So it starts at 8 in this room. Full is full, everybody gets popcorn. If you can't make it, then there's other BOF sessions taking place. But more importantly, after the movie, we have again the Knox party. Who went to the Knox party last year? Just raise hands. Okay, so we need more people, right? This is one of the biggest nightclubs in Europe, and it's 500 meters from here. So at 10 o'clock, we open the Knox, and we will have 2 rooms. We will have one room where we just be able to network, just talk to each other in a normal way. You won't have to shout. And this is exclusively sponsored by JBoss. So JBoss, thank you very much for making this happen. So we have one big room where you can socialize. You will get about 8 jetons to drink, so that's good. And then we have one big room where you can just go crazy, and that's what the Devoxx team will do, because for us, then it's over, and we can get drunk and dance and have fun, right? So, but how do you get there? You go out of the venue at the registration that you go out, you turn right, you go all the way up 500 meters until you hit water. Don't go into the water, but the Knox is on your left on the corner. That's it. So it starts at 10 and it will end at, last year we closed it at 5 in the morning. That's why we didn't do a closing keynote this week on Friday, so we can just recover a bit. Okay, cool. So let's start with the first video that I want to share. So this is my cue to go full screen, dim the lights. Let's see if they find it. That's 2 people. Okay, cool.
Hello, I am now, and I am a very smart robot. We are all here to celebrate the first edition of the Devoxx for kids.
Maar zo'n ding is kwijt. We hebben dan die auto's laten bewegen op de computer. hebben een spelletje aangepast. Zeer tof. En we hebben een hypnotiserend filmpje gemaakt. Ja! Ja! Hé, het is gelukt! Kom eens. We leerden een bal pakken en laten loslaten bij het klapsignaal. Nee. Ik zei zo tegen papa dat ik het ja, nu over de beweging komt en mijn naam zit.
Ga je ook maken, hè? So that was Devoxx for Kids. That was really, really fun. We had about 70 teenagers. We did it in Ghent, in Flemish. And the other week we did it in French. And that was really cool. And this is the team making it happen. So it was really a group effort. And what we basically did was we had 3 tracks. We had the Lego Mindstorms, we had Scratch, which I actually did, and then we had the Mars rover with Tasha from the Brussels Java User Group. And then we had the robots to basically inspire the children. Because think about that. If these robots are the Commodore 64 of this generation, what's going to happen in 20 years? Man, that's going to be scary, right? But it's also very interesting to know, out of the 70 children, so there was between 10 and 14 years, 25% were girls. At Devoxx, we have about approximately 4% of girls. So we're like losing between 20 and 21, simplistically, if I do simplistic extrapolation, but we're basically losing 20% of the girls between 10 years and 20 years. So what are we doing wrong? What can happen? And the reason why I actually started this, well, that was because of my son. You saw that, yeah, he must be my son. I actually didn't tell him to say that, so he has already his own mind, for sure, which is good. But we have the J-Duchess, and the J-Duchess really want to sensibilize and make sure that women get into IT, because IT, come on, it's a great career, it's really a beautiful job to do, right? So women should do this as well, right? But I thought, if we can plant a small seed in a child's head, in a teenager's heads, and especially in a girl, and we can at least show them the possibilities, then that maybe is the time to actually, embrace that technology and inspire them, hopefully. So I have a call for action. There's quite a lot of Java User Group leaders here this week. You can take the Devoxx for Kids logo, the brand, or you can do your own name, whatever. But if every Java User Group leader in his country does one Devoxx for Kids event, right? This is really, this is really good it's really a good feeling. It's really a good thing to do, right? But it would really be nice if I could come next year and say how many other initiatives were in that stage. So if you want to help and do something good, make sure you contact us. We can give you the transcripts, we can give you all the data, and we can talk to the robotic guys, and who knows, we might even arrange an hour for you. So, right? So make sure you contact me for that. Cool. Interested in that? Excited? Yeah? All right. Like I told you, we got quite a bit of videos. This is the second one. Let's turn on the lights. And yeah, the audio from the previous video, I think the audio was a bit boosted. That's why it was a bit distorted. So hopefully this will be a bit... pretty cool video, man. Wow. So let me introduce or welcome back the Devoxx France team on stage.
Hello, everybody.
So I was actually hoping, last year I said like, okay, we have 200 people from France. Please go to Devoxx France, don't come back. It did not help.
Who is French?
Whoa. So next year don't come to Belgium, you need to go to Paris, man, come on. Right. So, but it looked like it was a really great success, right?
Yeah, I don't know how many of you were here last year when we announced Devoxx France, but we were really hoping to have 500-600 people. And as you saw on the video, we had 1,200. So it was the first edition, and it just blew our expectations. And actually, as you could see, not the entire, but the brain of the Devoxx Belgium was in Paris during these 3 days, and it was quite a nice event.
It was. I mean, it was really nice to go there as a tourist. I could really go to sessions and say, like, Antonio, get me some coffee.
And I was running everywhere looking for coffee.
So, but it looks like you really found the holy Java Grail, right? Your quests,
Yeah, it started with the BeJUG and so on and so forth. So, but we already had the holy Java Grail. We had it in the BeJUG and we transmitted the Devoxx. It's a French thing. The holy Grail is French.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah. That's interesting to know. So this year it's going to be again the same venue, 27th to the 28th, and it's March right now.
Yeah, it's in March, 27th, 29th of March for 3 days. Again, hopefully we'll have 1,200 people or a bit more. And yeah, same venue, nearly the same dates. We had 199 speakers.
Yeah, so more than Belgium already.
Yeah,
so that's good.
Actually, it's funny. So yeah, we're gonna do it again. So if some of you, it's mostly French. We have 25% of English, but English. Who speaks English?
Yeah, these days, I think I should do a Flemish version as well. That might be interesting. No, you can go to JFOL. That's all. There's a lot of Dutch talks there as well. That's a few weeks before Devoxx, actually. No, that's cool. And so you're not going to expand or what? So because we're going to release the call for papers next week. That's the idea, right?
We're going to open, everything from Monday. So the call for paper from Monday, and we will see. We have an extra room, so we could go to 1,400.
Okay.
We will see.
And the registrations will open the 1st of December. Jose.
Registration is supposed to open 1st of December. Yes.
Yeah.
And this time with everything online at first.
Yeah.
Online payment, support for so-called formation professionnelle, which is a nice.
That really worked
French.
as well, eh? We had
it worked very well, and it's a French special things that generate quite a lot of work to us last year. But yes, everything will be open by the 1st of December, hopefully.
Cool. All right, so would you be willing to share your holy Java Grail? I mean, or is it just yours?
I don't know. Maybe we could go for something completely different now.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, any last notes before we go to the next video?
Just quickly, a big thank you to all the guys from Devoxx.
Yeah, you should stand up as well, guys.
This man is crazy. Thanks to Stephan. It's really a pleasure.
And also, yeah, we shouldn't forget the Code Story guys as well, right?
Yeah,
so
we have the Code Story guys.
Code Story. So if you don't know what Code Story is, they're going to be doing this today and tomorrow, and you can actually follow these very intelligent people, how they develop a project, and you can see it all, and you can interact with them. And they did this as the first time, I think, in Devoxx France, and there was such a success that we're going to repeat this, and that's in the exhibition floor, so on your right. So if you want to see this application turn into a real, fully blown, enterprise-ready, scalable, multi-threaded, whatever, persistent, no SQL, are all the buzzwords there. No Arduino. Yeah, they did ask to do the Arduino part, but we didn't release the REST interface, but that should be fun as well.
Yeah, again, something made in France, as we say. We have the Holy Grail, so we're not going to share it. Just,
So that's really my problem, is that we have too many people. We had 200 people on the waiting list. So we had about 200 French last year. We had now 170, but we have more than 50 people from France on the waiting list. right? So we need to find a solution, right? So let's see. Let's go to the next video and maybe have a look at a possibility. Yeah. Thanks for your support, man. Have a good one next year. Thank you. Thank you, José. The Devoxx France guys. By the way, this is the team here. And you can see it at devoxxfrance.fr. And they have all the names. And Zubair couldn't make it this edition, but Zubair is here in spirit. So, cool. Let's go to the next video. So, man, Devoxx France. France has the holy Java Grail. I hate that.
If you want. What a strange. Right. I'll tear them apart. No. Sir, I have a plan, sir.
Okay, so as you might guess from this, we've decided that on top of Devoxx France this year, we're going to have Devoxx UK. But
so, France is only 2.5 hours away, much closer for a modern invasion. With the Eurostar, it's 2.5 hours. So we thought, why not do it immediately before Devoxx France? And we have the whole week of Devoxx. So we start on the Tuesday and Wednesday of the 26th and 27th, and a short trip across the tunnel, and we've got Devoxx France. Okay.
Thanks, Dan. Okay, so London Java User Group has been going, the London Java community, for around about 5 years now. There's about 3,000 of us, and really we are, joking aside, we are actually going to copy our friends from France, because noticing that the Paris JUG was really integral and a really important part of the success of Devoxx France last year. And thank you very much for having us over to Keynote. We very much like that. We thought we'd do the same thing, but by leveraging the London Java community, which has about 3,000 members, about 800 of which are active and come to meetings on a regular basis. So there's a real wealth of talent and energy there, and we're really looking forward to getting the call for papers open and starting to take registrations. How many English or British people are there in the room today? Yeah. Ah, that's good. A spirited minority. Perfect. So there'll be a content committee being set up in the coming couple of weeks, and we're very much looking for people to come and get involved with us. And so if you see myself, I probably won't be wearing the Crusader outfit. But if you see
come
me
on, Ben. Come on, you should.
So Stephan, is one of the conditions I have to wear the outfit for the rest of the week, right?
By the way, just from stats, because I did, of course, some investigation, we only have 67 people from the UK coming to Devoxx Belgium. Only 67. So that's good. We won't be cannibalizing Belgium too much. But if you don't like Antwerp, you want to go to London, all the Belgians can go to London, for sure. Because it's going to be in Flemish and in English.
Yep.
Yeah, we still need to sort that out, Ben. Sorry.
Okay. Right. So I'm going to hand back to Dan. He can tell you a bit about the venue.
So we're holding it at the Business Design Centre, which is just opposite the Silicon Roundabout in the centre of London City, near Angel Station. It's very well connected. You can get to it easily from King's Cross for the Eurostar, and we have a vibrant developer community close by. So we're taking 4 rooms, and following the formula of Devoxx France, we're having the main auditorium, and in addition to that, we've got 3 overflow rooms for breakouts and for general sessions, and we have a nice large auditorium and atrium for the exhibitors to demonstrate their wares, and we'll hopefully be holding something interesting in the evening.
So one of the ideas as well, if you go back to that slide, is that because we have it like back to back, we definitely want to reuse rockstar speakers. So because this way we can say, hey, you're going to speak on Tuesday in London, then you will jump on the Eurostar on Wednesday, and you will be speaking in Paris the next day. That way we can really leverage, more speakers and have some cross-pollination going on, right? And who knows, maybe the year after we have France first and then England after that. But we'll try to really combine and work very closely together. And I think you have still one big announcement to make as well.
Absolutely. And that's a perfect lead-in, because on the subject of working closely together, we're very, very pleased to announce that our friends and partners at Oracle have agreed to take the European Platinum Partnership for the whole of Devoxx, for the whole of Europe next year. So thank you very much, guys. It's hugely appreciated.
Welcome aboard, guys. Welcome.
Thanks, Dan.
So Martijn couldn't make it. He was a bit stressed, I know. I don't know what happened, but I heard these English guys, they drink a lot as well, right? They just can't handle the Belgian beer. And the French can, yeah, but you just drink wine, right? So I still got 13 minutes. And of course, I need to talk about my baby, Parleys. Well, the first thing I want to actually announce is that we have our new logo. It's very clean. It has a play button. And yeah, the women can press here. Here. And it plays. So that's cool. That's our new logo. We're actually going to have a talk about Parleys tomorrow, and I've ordered 1,000 T-shirts. So if you want to have T-shirts, you will need to come to our talk. Sorry. But more importantly, apart from the new logo, our friends at Oracle actually, we submitted Parleys, and we actually got the Duke's Choice Award for 2012 from Oracle, from Sharat and John Yeary. I'm really excited about that. I always wanted to have Duke on my desk, and it was really big. I mean, these guys send it in a big box, and I thought, like, man, this must be huge, right? And it's this smaller statue in a very, very big box. But it arrived very safely, so I was really happy with that. So that's Jo next to me, one other partner in crime. But I, of course, want to introduce another partner in crime. He's been with me on the team for more than 5 years now. He's from Germany, so all the nationalities are here now. France, England, Belgium, Germany, that's all one happy European Union, right? But I'll have Ben come on stage just after this slide. So what we've done this year again, we did a complete Control-Alt-Delete, even that if that doesn't exist on Mac. But we completely rethinked and redeveloped both the client and the server. So I'm actually announcing today that, as you know, up to today, we had everything built in Flash, Flex, Air for the desktop and so on. Today I'm announcing the new version is dropping Flash. Come on, there's more Flash haters than that. I've been... And we're going to replace it with HTML5, right? But we didn't stop just the HTML5 player. No. We're going to replace the desktop client with HTML5. We have a very sexy, really awesome. We have an awesome, seriously, we have an awesome publisher. Multi-track, you can split media and so on, then publish it. We're going to replace that with HTML5. Yeah, so that's pretty scary. So that's going to be done. What we're going to add next to that, what I'm really hating that I see is that these speakers, they come and they say, I've put my slide deck on, or I've put my slides on SlideShare. No, they should publish it and put it on Parleys. So we've going to actually include all the SlideShare functionality in the HTML5. So the flow will be the following. You give a talk, you're still changing your slides. Before you go on stage, you upload it to Parleys, so the slide is already there, people can already view it. And in the evening, we will add the raw material of the video, so people will have in the evening, and I want to do that next year. When you go back with the train, no, not the train, that's a bad example, with the car, yeah, you will already have the slides and the raw material online, and then a few weeks later we will do the post-processing if you want to do the nice, cut and slicing and all of that stuff, if we want to, afterwards. So that will be the flow. This will run on MongoDB. Well, not will, it is running on Mongo. Yeah, Trisha, make a picture. And we will use Glassfish, as we've been doing already for 2 years, and I mean, this is running cluster mode. We will go stateless, so we don't even have to do clustering of Glassfish anymore, but it's been behaving very, very well. It's not because Oracle is using that, it's just, I'm happy, and definitely are. And we will move everything from our servers in Manchester to Amazon. So you probably don't believe me, but we are doubling the team. So we are going from 3 developers to 6. So I'm really, betting my money on this because, next year I just want to say, yeah, Google bought it, or some other Belgian company. So let's do a demo. So I want to welcome Ben on stage. So he's going to show you what we've done. The idea is actually that this is not completely finished, so we will release it at Devoxx France and Devoxx UK. So they also have, we have a nice deadline for that. It's conference-driven development. Ben, it's all yours.
Hello, thanks, Stephan. Yeah, so I'm really excited to give this first preview of the new client. So as Stephan said, it's basically a completely new version we've written in HTML5. And when we started with that, I would not have thought that this is possible, what we have just achieved. The biggest goal for this was to get a plugin-free website that doesn't depend on any plugin or runtime for the desktop. So let me show what we did here. I just log in.
You have the scrubbing, right? Or do you need to be logged in for that, Ben? I'm still learning a bit as well, right? So we'll be just interacting and
I'll show that on the next questions. Page. Yeah, so as Stephan said, we want also to focus a bit more on slides, so like SlideShare that you can upload slides and stuff. So we, on the overview on the homepage, we have the slides a bit more in focus, so you can scrub over them, get a nice preview.
You like that? You can upload when you like the feature, so we know we need to invest more in it or not, right? Cool. I think they like it, Ben.
Yeah. So then let's go to the channel of last year's Devoxx. So that's the channel of Devoxx. And let's select the talk.
You should take Josh. He's not here this year.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
So he's virtually with us. So that's the new player. And as you can see, basically it's got the same functionality than the current Flex version, only that it's not using Flash anymore. So let me play this talk. Got no sound here.
Yeah, they need to turn on the slide.
Pattern with the
Yeah.
ease of use of
So,
news from languages like CNC.
You can still like focus on the video or on the slide, do all that stuff. And you have the timeline with the chapter, so you can quickly switch to a new chapter. And also the video and all that stuff is HTML5, so MP4 in this case.
So does that mean it will just work on a tablet, right?
Yeah, so I mean the biggest motivation for that is that you can finally view the website on your iPad without having the app.
Anybody using an iPad? Okay.
But we'll still offer the iOS app if you want that, because I mean, it's still a slick experience as well. So then we've got this preview of the slide, so you can scrub through it and quickly go to the chapters like that. So that's a new way to navigate. And then you can maximize. And so that's like my favorite new view, so you get like a really big view. And but it's not really full screen, so you can still scroll the page and see all the metadata, like related talks.
And this is really fast, like Mongo is screaming here,
agenda.
Trisha. I mean, seriously, it screams.
Yeah, and even if I have the client now running from the local host, the data is actually coming from the server. So
He didn't believe that we're like, is this really coming from the server? Like, it's really nice.
yeah, so that's basically the first goal that we wanted to achieve. So it's running without a plugin. We've got all the functionality, so that's pretty nice. So the second major theme that we had was that we wanted to make it really easy to publish stuff. So not only slides, like Stephan said, but like full talks. But the first thing we did was integrate an easy way to upload slides. So let me just upload Stephan's Keynote. I'll just reuse that as the description. Add some tags. And then I'll just select the PDF.
And you saw he also has a list of his channels. So if you're going to be a speaker next year, you will have the Devoxx 2013 channel there, and you can upload your PDF to the 2013 channel. So it's now uploading, and what's happening here?
So and now it's doing the conversion. So we on the server we convert all the slides to different formats, so they run on as many devices as possible. So images, stills with files, and all that stuff. And so that takes a while. So we did this animation. And it's just quite impressive that you can do those kind of animations with just CSS, and it's just really just some lines of CSS. And like some years ago, you would have needed the Flash plugin, I guess, or
look at the
JavaFX or whatever.
Look at the last animation. That's really cool. Watch out. Look at that. Okay, it's ready and shuffle. Poof.
So, and when that's done, then your presentation is online. So that's now a slide-only presentation, and everybody can view it. So that's how easy it is.
So what happens if people are not speaking at Devoxx and they would like to because they don't have the full recording? So I thought you had some nice possibility there as well, right?
Yeah, but before that, I want to show something else.
Sorry. Okay, no problem. I'm too excited.
So so that's pretty nice. We can upload the slide, but one thing that's missing from the old client is there we had this Air client where you could watch talks offline on your desktop when you're not connected to the internet. So we still got that functionality. You see the download here, but this time we don't need a desktop client anymore. We can just do it in the website. So I'll just use this one because it's a slide-only talk, so it will be pretty fast to download. So it was really fast. So now it's downloaded, and I can go to my download page. So here I see all the talks now that are available offline.
And you even see the disk space. That's the available disk space that you have to download.
Yeah, exactly. So there I see that needs to be a bit formatted, a bit nicer maybe, but yeah. So these talks, I can view them now on the plane or whatever, and here's the talk I've just created. And now I'll do something that's really hard to do in the demos. I will
so for the people in the other room, Ben is unplugging the portable. Right?
So I don't know if you've seen it. So when I unplugged the website, actually, so now I'm online again. It tells me I'm online again, and when I unplug, it tells me I'm offline. So
yeah, there on the right. Yeah.
So when I'm offline, I can only play those talks. So let's go back to the one I just did, and so I'm now offline, and everything is done in the client. It's only JavaScript and HTML. And, so what we thought, well, would be nice if you have those slides if you want to add some more media or stuff so that you can do it right in the website. So we integrated an editor. So when you go there, you get this timeline, and now you only see your slides. There's no media, there's nothing. So one nice thing to do is that you are able to just narrate this talk. So you can click on this microphone here and allow it. And still not using any plugins or whatever. So then I click, and now it's recording. And so I can now narrate this talk. So let me just skip through the slides. So here's a welcome slide.
So just play Stephan.
Yeah. Here are some statistics. Yeah, I'm Stephan now. This is my great team. And you get the idea. So when I'm done with that, I click on the microphone again. And then it has created this blue line here. So let me just remove a track. This blue line is actually the audio track that I just created, and the slides you see are the ones that I switched, and they are synchronized with what I said. So let's just play that. No,
do you have the audio on the portable?
So this talk, so let me just skip through the slides. So here's a welcome slide, and here are some statistics. Yeah,
they're all stunned. So I said that 5 years ago, but who doesn't have an erection yet? That's a Belgian joke, sorry, I know. In the US you would not be allowed to say that, you know, but here, Europeans, that's fine, Benelux, it's fine. No, we're not finished yet, so...
Not yet.
Not yet, we have more. So can you bring it back? Thank you.
All right, so I just want to show that I'm still offline, and I wanted to show a more complex example, so that's Stephan's keynote from last year, and when I go into the editor there. So that's really nice for us, for example, if you find that there's something wrong in the talk, the slides are not switching correctly. We can now go in any talk and do this even offline as we are now, and see the structure of the talk and change it. So, like for example, here when I, on the starting one, when I don't want to see the slide and only want to see Stephan, I can just delete the slide, and yeah, the view updates.
So could you add video to it?
Yeah, so the other way, instead of just recording, is that I can add just media. So I have this media library here, and so let me just add a movie. Let's see if I have something. Oh, I've got a Star Wars movie here, nice.
Oh yeah, sure,
So,
accidentally.
So I can just import that and drag it onto my timeline wherever I want, and move that track up. So when I now go there, then there's my Star Wars movie.
The adventure. The biggest Java user link from 40 different countries.
So like that.
Wow.
I mean, it's a full-blown editor, so you can also split this clip here and delete parts of the clip and whatever. So,
okay, seriously.
Thank you. So, and I must say, I've been a Flash developer for 12 years before that. And yeah, I couldn't believe that that's possible, and now I'm in love with JavaScript and HTML.
Great demo, Ben. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, if you could back.
Because it's difficult.
Yeah, it's
difficult.
Yeah, it's your portable, so cool. All right, so that concludes our part. I hope you like it. So we're going to try to release that in March, and then really do a big bang switch. So that's going to be really fun. I'm really excited about that. So you're going to hear more about that. So my time is up. So I would like to now welcome our partners in crime, Oracle. And we have finally, I was able to actually get Nandini to Antwerp. So I would like to welcome VP of Development at Oracle,